The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the... Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Garland. Sexton on the wing. Passes to Drummond. Drops in the short one. Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. Osman kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Count that bucket. Now White. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Levine. And then Carter with the dunk.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Garland dishes to Drummond. It's Garland, top of the key. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Now here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And just like you'd want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. Garland with it. White covering. Here's Drummond. White with the defensive effort.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
In the corner, it's Levine. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. He nails it, and we're tied up. Levine's got 6. There's 1:47 left in the first. Here's Garland. Love the pass to Drummond. Shoots from the right block. Another shot. And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr. Using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Sexton against Dunn. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Dunn kicks to Cornett. Inside. Back to Satoransky. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Satoransky works hard to create on offense. I mean, he finds his shot with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Windler, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Dunn passes to Cornette. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Nance outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Bulls trail by 5. Harrison kicks to Cornette. And Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Porter finds Thompson. Here is Nance. Sexton on the wing. Lets the three fly. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 3-point lead. Sexton with it. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now, here's Dunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Valentine passes to Cornette. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Cornette gets it to go. Now Cleveland shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now, here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Harrison scanning the floor. Here's Dunn. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now, here's Dunn. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Porter against Dunn. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Cornette. And there's the pass to Harrison. Here's Cornette. Over Porter. Bank shot. No good. Here's Windler. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Garland with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Here's Drummond. Pass to Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about him. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And it's Harrison with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, White. Passes it to Cornette. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Drummond. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
Now here's White. Defense is right there. Young outside. Pass to Cornette. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Back to Drummond. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cornette. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Porter. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They didn't stop. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. He was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Sexton dishes to Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got 6.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Levine. 10 points for him. That one goes. Count it. He's got 12.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Sexton against Levine. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Satoransky's checked in for White. Levine looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Out to Nance. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. Porter passes to Levine for the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
Bulls making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. Cavaliers trailing. Nance outside. He feeds it to Thompson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Zach LaVine. A switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Carter, the pass to Dunn. That one falls. Dunn's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Nice shot by Thompson.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Intercepted. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Garland kicks to Thompson. And it's good. 2 points.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Satoransky looking around. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. 1:46 left to play in the third. Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. The kick out to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And he comes up with the deuce. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Here's Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Nance outside. Wide open look. They grab their own miss. Thompson out left to the wing. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here is Carter. Stolen by Garland. Here's Nance. Now the pass to Garland. Out to Nance. With 1 on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, this lead is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Cavaliers lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forward. Porter is out there with Sexton, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. This combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
Bulls trail by 8. Now Satoransky. Pass to Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Here's Sexton, and it's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Satoransky gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Osman. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Chicago making some changes. Bean comes in for Satoransky, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
White looking around.
Just extraordinary D from the center, Drummond. A real powerhouse on the defensive end and makes his presence felt.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Levine up top, defended by Sexton.
Off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding, scoring in a multitude of ways.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
More of the shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Garland, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. And stolen by Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Love dishes to Garland. Pass to Sexton. From inside. Shot clock at 5. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 8. White the pass to Cornette. Outside Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
He's excellent at slashing to the bucket. When Levine attacks like this, he forces the D's hand.
Some changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. And Porter subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's Drummond. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
In the painted area, Drummond is a wrecking ball. He finishes through contact like it was nothing.
White the pass to Carter. Kicks it to Levine. Back to Carter. There's the dish to White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carter missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Love. Pass to Osman. And here's Sexton. Offensive rebound.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drummond.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Zorinsky's checked in for the Bulls. Exum with a wide-open look. Cleveland keeps it going, a new 14-second shot clock. Dellavedova with the ball. Back to Drummond. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Levine. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Cavaliers. The brains and brawn of the front court. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Beal. Bryant. It's good on the putback.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. All with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Bonga. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Pass to Garland. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The offensive rebound. Love the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. It's stolen by Bryant. Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton against Beal. Here's Drummond. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Yeah, matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball against Sexton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Beal trying to break loose. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. Cavaliers trailing. To the left wing. Love against Hachimura. And it's Love missing. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Beal dishes the Wall. Shoots over Garland. Wall, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland with it. And the pass to Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 7 points for Andre Drummond.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the inside, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Wall finds Bryant. Count that one. Bryant's got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Sexton has it in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
No good that time. Good D from Love. Cavaliers leading. Garland the pass to Osman. Garland kicks to Osman. Seven-foot shot. 5 to shoot. In deep. Drummond drops it in.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Bryant. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. And sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Garland misses the fadeaway jumper. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with a... And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon...
being yourself, being in your own...
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
We've got Davis for Thomas. Smith is out there with Peyton. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Mahimi in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game. A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like. Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
The shot's good from Smith.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Garland. Porter dishes to Thompson. Passes it to Garland. This one for 3. They get it back. And Thompson gets it to go.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Brown the pass to Peyton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Windler, covered by Peyton. Windler, the pass to Porter. No good on the shot. Now the Wizards take it the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up. For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Both free throws good from Smith.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Smith. Now Thompson. And here's Sexton. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Sexton's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
And Sexton slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Quarter passes to Sexton. A beautiful reverse layup. 13 points for Colin Sexton.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Here's Wagner. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the shot is good. Berton's got his first bucket in this one. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Stolen by Thompson. Sexton with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Nance. Pass to Windler. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Wizards trail by 4. The pass to Brown. Payton outside. Here's Bertans for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points and 3 assists. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall, good. Wall's got 6.
It just slashes right past the defender. He is one tough cover, John Wall.
Love the pass to Drummond. Back to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The kick out to Wall. Here's Bunga. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Beal. Knocks it loose. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Wants to get it to Bryant and does.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura mention more, the delivery sets up his teammate. Really well done.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bonga, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Drummond working against Beal. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Both teams will make substitutions. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Brown is checked in for Washington. A switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Brown up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if you use your strength and your power and a little bit of relentlessness, as John Mahimi does, he cleans up.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes it to Windler. Here's Drummond. John's defending. And that one's good. Drummond's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
All with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
That's how it's done, my man. Jan Mahimi attacks the rim. No one gets in his way.
Cavaliers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Porter dishes to Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Back to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Over Mahimi. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Porter. And that's now 24 points for Andre Drummond. Ball stolen. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Beal.
I'll tell you, that's physical defense. Bradley Beal being aggressive, maintains his focus, finishes through contact. Exactly what you want from this guy.
Here's Windler. Rebound by Mahimi.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
To the middle. Here's Wall. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Rui Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Wagner. Back to Hachimura. Wagner finds Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Beal drives in, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Cleveland leading by 5. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Here's Hachimura. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Garland. Nance passes to Garland. Dishes it to Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Thompson, high post. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Beal drives in. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big-time tough play by Beal right there, unfazed by the foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Cavaliers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Tristan Thompson has been a major force tonight. He has been assertive offensively.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Here's Beal. Now the feed to Bryant. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Beal. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. And they're pushing it up. Porter with it. Now Smith defending. And Nance kicks to Garland. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Here's Bonga, defended by Sexton. The Cavaliers leading by 5. On the wing, Porter. Sweet little floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Good on the bucket.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Out to Nance. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson right side. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Nance. There's the pass to Garland. Sexton for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Hachimura. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Back to Thompson. Left side, Sexton. From the arc. Out to Nance. Second chance shot. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. The skyline of Orlando seen here during... And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Garland with it. Love deciding where to go with it. The 8-footer. Goes back up. Rebounded by Isaac.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Kicks to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Left side Fournier. Outside Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sexton finds Drummond. Here's Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
There's Garland, up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sexton against Fournier. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Right wing. It's deflected. Right side, Fournier over Love, and it's Orlando with another.
I really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
Now, here's Garland. Can't cash in from close range. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Love grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Osman, the pass to Love. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sexton dishes to Love, and the shot goes in.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Orlando out in front, up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Bamba, and it's Augustine in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
On the wing, Porter. Releases. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 4. Shoots from 12. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. Well, that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Here's Garland. The Magic getting the bucket. Feeds it to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Ross makes it off the glass. Ross has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Porter from 7. And Garland puts it in. Garland's got 8.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Passes it to Augustine. Floats one up. Here's Bamba. Out to the wing. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's Thompson. Porter looking it over. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Magic leading by 5. Bamba kicks to Gordon. The pass to Ross. Gordon trying to break loose. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Fultz. Isaac finds Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Colin Sexton.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside, Porter. Fultz against Love. Over to the wing. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And Isaac throws it down.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Drummond dishes to Porter. Love kicks to Osman. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Out to the right wing. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fournier for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here is Garland. 8 points for him. Here's Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love, no luck. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Cleveland also making a change. Windler's checked in. Augustine passes to Gordon. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Another miss by Orlando. Cleveland with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Augustine finds Vucevic. Back to Augustine. The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Sexton. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Left side, Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Garland, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ennis passes to Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And stolen by Love. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Ennis. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
To the inside. Love the pass to Windler. Back to Love. Right wing, on the clock. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Magic leading by 13. Pass to Bamba, inside. Here's Carter Williams. No good there. Nance with some nice D. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Passes to Windler. Nance dishes to Love. And there's the pass to Windler. Sexton for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Sexton's got 9. Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Ennis. There's the dish to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. Outside Fournier, 6 to shoot. From about 19 feet, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ross with the steal. Here's Fultz, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. And the Magic lead by 12. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Over Porter. Fournier's shot is off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ahead, here's Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Orlando leading by 6. High post Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac against Thompson. Isaac passes to Vucevic. A reverse. The shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. And Sexton slams it in.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
And Fournier gets to Fultz. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Isaac against Thompson. Pass to Sexton. A second chance effort. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thompson.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Thompson. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Sexton finds Thompson. Shoots over Isaac. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Porter passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
For 3, Fournier. They get the rebound, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 3.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And it's the Magic's ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fultz looking around. Garland with the rebound. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Fournier. Puts it up from 7. Back to Vucevic. Money!
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic. Fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
Sexton finds Drummond, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Count it!
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
There's Garland. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at point. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's LaVine. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Tries yet again. LaVine finds Carter. That one good for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Love inside. Markkanen on him. Here's Drummond. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
It's Carter, high post. Back to LaVine. And it's Carter missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Shoots. Rebound by the Bulls.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And LaVine, here we go.
And you can't let LaVine get that kind of position. When he does, it is just too easy as he plays above the rim.
Pass to Garland. The feed to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. LaVine against Sexton. Here's Carter. That shot off. Good D by Drummond.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And it's Sexton penetrating. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Back to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Dean passes to Carter. Right side, Porter. Outside, LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 1:04 left to play here in the first. That one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bulls trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
So both teams making some changes here. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Cornette, defended by Drummond. Cornette kicks to Young. Down low. Tipped away. To the paint, and they get it. And he lays it up and in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now Drummond, 11 points in the game. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Dunn. Good D by Thompson. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at small forward. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Bulls trail by 11. To the inside, Cornette. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
To the right side. Just about a minute and a half. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Can't connect from the right block. Bulls trail by 9. The pass to Valentine. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 6 in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Pass to Cornette. Inside. And that one's good, Harrison.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And here is Garland. And it's denied. Valentine passes. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dunn. And done with the slam.
Love it whenever Dunn is working the screen and roll. So crafty and creative in these sets.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Harrison. And Garland comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Cleveland leading by 5. Nance outside. Here's Thompson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thompson's got 8 points.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And Garland comes to help. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. Here's Cornette. And that one drops for him. Cornette's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So both teams changing it up here. Here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Carter kicks to White. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Here's Sexton. Misses the easy stuff.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to poster up.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Both shots good from the stripe. White with it. Inside. Kick out to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Shot clock at 2. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Sexton attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
It's Carter, high post. In the corner, it's Levine. Back to Carter, and stolen by Drummond. There's Sexton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Satoransky's checked in for White. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 6. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the jam by Levine.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And they pick up 2.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
It's Carter, high post. Back to Satoransky. Feeds to Carter. Now here's Satoransky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Count the basket.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Carter finds Levine. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the left side wing. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. Drummond passes to Osman.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jamie Osman, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Carter. And it's Harrison in for Levine. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Harrison. To the paint. Markkanen down low. Covered by Nance. Got a piece of it.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
Over to the left wing. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter, and it's done in for Satoransky. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And it's Dunn penetrating, and the basket is good. Dunn's got 6. Cleveland leading by 6. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
And Young now, top of the key. Back to Dunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Shaquille Harrison. Porter passes to Thompson. Pulls up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Down low, there's Markkanen. Count that one.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Thompson against Markkanen. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Now Levine, 10 points for him. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Markkanen.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting net. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bulls shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. They've got Drummond. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
White dishes to Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. Goes back up. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Drummond. Cavaliers leading. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Levine against Porter. And Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Outside, White. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Right side, Sexton. He kicks it to Drummond. Here's the teardrop. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Levine. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Drummond. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Sexton against White. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. Markkanen trying to break loose. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Levine. There's the pass to Drummond. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Hutchison to the paint. 1:53 left in the game. Markkanen down low. Guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Porter. The Bulls also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Young comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Cleveland leading by 4. It's Drummond with the drive. Over Levine. And again, it's Cleveland.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And Satoransky kicks to Levine. The dish to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
The drive by Love. Inside. Here's Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Bean passes the short. Count it!
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Yes!
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Drummond kicks to Love. Osman, the pass to Garland. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago.
Oh! That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Garland dishes to Sexton. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball.
for the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on And Now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Assman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. Now here is Hachimura. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
Hachimura, the pass to Wall. Good D by Drummond.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, Sexton. It's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. He hangs. Here's Bonga. Passes to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Bryant passes to Beal. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
When tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point, it helps him see the open man.
Love outside. Drummond in the post, defended by Bryant. And that one's good. Drummond. For Washington, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Love dishes to Drummond. Pass to Garland. Now the pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Down low. It's tipped. And Drummond throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
To the middle. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, man, so difficult to contain. When Wall is attacking the defense, they're basically at his mercy.
Sexton against Beal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Nasty. Hachimura is showing no regard for the D. Strong off the box.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Garland kicks to Sexton. Out to the right wing. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Pass to Hachimura. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Here's Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so he hits both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith on the wing. He feeds it to Mahimi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
And a more traditional in-the-paint big for most of his career, Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters. Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Smith kicks to Brown. Out to Payton. Picked off in midair. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And the shot no good, a bit short. Mahimi dishes to Smith. Back to Mahimi. Feeds to Smith. Misses from short range. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Thompson finds Nance. Now Porter. And the rejection by Mahimi. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Thompson with the bucket.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And Brown drops them both.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he could match up with elite talent.
Smith the pass to Wagner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Looking mobile on the attack. I like when Wagner takes initiative like this and capitalizes.
Porter with it. Now Payton defending. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Smith the pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Sexton the pass to Osman. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Porter dishes to Drummond. They get a hand on it. Here's Beal. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Drummond. Another shot. And the layup is good. Drummond's got 12.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Wall. Wagner passes to Wall. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Passes it to Porter. On the wing, Porter. Back to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. It's blocked.
On defense, Hachimura works to utilize his wingspan. Comes after the shot with all of his reach.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Wagner kicks to Beal. He sinks the 11-footer. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And there's the feed to Drummond. He can't get it to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Smith inside, guarded by Porter.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation.
The Wizards have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Both teams deciding to change it up. Smith hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Garland dishes to Thompson. And Garland has it in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Gary Payton has checked in for Ish Smith. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Mahinmi. Out to Payton. Back to Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Payton, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And it's in there. Johnson's got 12 points in the game. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Count it. Payton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Drummond.
And with the maturation of Drummond, his game, it's something to watch. He's got it going on tonight.
Hachimura finds Wall. And he converts the layup. He has 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Cavaliers trailing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. A wide open look here for Garland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from the teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And it's Wall in the corner. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Love. Pass to Drummond. Beal with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wall's running. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
The Wizards working the ball around now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Right block shot, and Wall finishes inside. Wall's got 12 points in the game.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. I mean, he gets a lot of points in there.
Outside, Sexton. Down low, here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
I mean, come on, this guy is a walking nightly double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Brown drives in, and Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
To the paint, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Urgenus, and it's sent back by Drummond. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Porter passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Brown's got the ball, and it's sent back by Drummond. Smith outside. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Mahinmi kicks to Brown. Back to Mahinmi. Misses in close. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Nance passes to Porter. And he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The pass to Wagner. 3-pointer. Here's Pertinis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Oh, you better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
Porter passes to Thompson. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
John Walls checked in for Ish Smith. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to Bertans. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bryant's got the game tied up here for Washington.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. And it's sent back by Bryant. Porter against Brown. Passes it to Bryant. To take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Good on both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Thompson with the bucket.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Wall passes to Bryant. Outside, Wall. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong.
Outside, Porter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. The kick out to Porter. There's Garland. Thompson finds Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Outside, Wall. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Washington making a change here. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Wall looking for an opening. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Garland dishes to Sexton. He feeds it to Garland. And there's the pass to Drummond. Outside, Porter. Thompson right side. Knocked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Porter with the steal. The drive by Thompson. Feeds it to Sexton. It's stolen by Hachimura. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Porter. Bonga. It counts. And the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Washington leading now by 5. Hachimura the pass to Bonga, and he goes in for the dunk.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Has to be it. Here's Bonga. To the wing on the left. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. And Washington again with the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those techniques.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Porter kicks to Sexton. Here's Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Got it. And now they trail by just 4. And here are the Wizards now.
He had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
No, very quietly, Bill has matured into one of the game's best 2 guards. He's a strong playmaker, a dynamite scorer, and a solid defender. Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Wall passes to Bonga. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Garland. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Here's Fultz. Now Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Fournier pass to Vucevic. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. So it's the Cavaliers now.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Sexton. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Love kicks to Osman. The feed to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Vucevic. The drive by hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Passes it to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fournier for 3. The Magic getting another chance here. Isaac passes to Vucevic. To the inside. Here's Fournier. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Garland with it. He dishes it to Drummond. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Dishes it to Garland. Back to Drummond. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. The Magic trail by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Isaac with the steal. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside. Nance passes to Thompson. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Porter with the steal. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland. And how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. The 7-footer falls. Vucevic has got his second basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Windler. From deep. Drills it from outside. Now here is Augustine. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Pass to Garland. The kick out to Porter. The pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Garland. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 5. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bamba. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Garland. Kicks to Thompson. Nance outside. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Ennis. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Nance. Now Garland. Back to Porter. Feeds to Thompson. Porter in the corner. Clock at 6. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
The Magic trail by 7. Ennis with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Nance finds Porter. And here is Garland. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Bamba. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Down low. And there's the pass to Garland. Porter kicks to Nance. Lays it up off the glass. Nance has got his first 2 points.
Well, tremendous focus by Larry Nance Jr. Under pressure, still keeps his composure.
Stolen by Thompson. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Porter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
1:22 left now here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Now here's Love. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. .104 left here in the second. Drummond dishes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. He feeds it to Drummond. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
It's good from Gordon on the assist by Isaac. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Up against Gordon.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Drummond. He has 6. Outside Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Osman. No good on the triple. And so it's the Cleveland. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 side. Now here's Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. 7-point differential. To the wing right side. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. 5 on the clock. Drummond passes to Sexton. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. It's Fournier on the wing. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Osman, the pass to Love. It's Garland, top of the key. The feed now to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
He's just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
The Magic trail by 12. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Fournier.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Here's Windler. And it's Sexton penetrating. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here's Bamba. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Sexton, the pass to Windler. Passes it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Bamba against Thompson. Now here's Gordon. T right on him. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Nance finds Thompson. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Thompson. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Nance, right side.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a minute left to play in the third. To the paint. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Fultz comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Sexton penetrating. Back to Drummond. Love outside. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For Orlando, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus.
And so it's Cleveland going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Love outside. Pass to Garland. Feeds it to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Osman, the pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland dishes to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tips it, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Outside, Porter. Love outside. Here's Garland. Misses the 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Down by 12. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now, here's Garland. To the middle. He's looking for Love and finds him. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Love. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Osman kicks to Garland. Pass to Love. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Drummond with it. Now guarded by Fultz. To the left wing. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And the change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in for Augustine. And here we go with the Magic fast break. It's stolen. Up against Gordon. And the pass to Garland. Love looking around. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Isaac. Got a piece of it. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andre Drummond.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland leading by 16. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's his first personal.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Bell passes to Exum. Inside, here's Windler. He's covered by Aminu. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Rob. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Windler, the pass to Bell. Zizic kicks to Dellavedova from outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Birch, great positioning on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Dellavedova, the pass to Bell. Here's Windler. Here's Zizic. It's deflected. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.